is Miss Tracy, and we're going to recite the Pledge of Allegiance. So take your right hand and put it on top of your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Or if you're somewhere where it's still morning, however it may be. This is Dave C. This is Indiana Radio 267 / Brownsburg. We want you to know that we're glad you're here today. We're just so very happy. We start every show by honoring our military members, both past and present, and those that have given the ultimate sacrifice so we could be free in this country. We want to honor our first responders, our police and fire, our nurses, our doctors, and our paramedics. And don't forget about those wonderful canine officers. So salute to everybody. And our quote of the day today is, "The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall." So take that quote with you as you go through the day. We want to make a note here that the funeral services were held yesterday for Officer Jacques Rougeau, who was killed in the line of duty last week. We want to make sure that we keep Officer Rougeau in our hearts and in our prayers. We're going to skip right to 30 seconds inside of Dave's brain today. It's a place you may want to be and maybe you want to stay away from. We're going to talk today about local government. Everyone needs to take a stand, take a position, attend meetings. We cannot stand by and watch our local governments become as ridiculous as big governments. Citizens' rights cannot be denied and shut down. It is our right duty to stand up and be heard. We cannot let power-hungry bureaucrats take away our rights, whether it is local, city, or state. All citizens have to become actively involved. Unless we have real checks and balances in place, we are destined to lose our freedom. We have to contact our officials, attend meetings, let our voices be heard, and above all, we have to vote the clowns out of office. Thank you. Current temperatures in Shelbyville, it's currently 75. In Dayton, it's 72. Jamestown is 70. Canby, 73. And in Brownsburg, under cloudy skies, it is 73 degrees. Let's get this thing kicked off. Let's get going here this morning. Okay, our hearts and our prayers go out to all the families and businesses that sustained damage or destruction in yesterday's violent storms. These storms stretched across the southern half of our state. Severe storms brought tornadoes and hail to parts of central Indiana Sunday, leaving behind significant damage. The hardest hit areas were in northern Johnson County, where a tornado caused extensive damage to dozens of buildings and a line estimated officials as roughly 3 miles long. Now, originally there were no serious injuries, but we do have a report coming in that unfortunately in southern Indiana, one person has perished. We hope that you are safe. We hope that you get recovery going as quick as possible. Again, our thoughts, hearts, and prayers are with each and every one of you. In our headlines, IMPD says a man was arrested for his role in a West Side shooting. Biden will announce how billions of dollars for expanding broadband internet are being distributed. A man and a woman were killed in separate Sunday night shootings. A woman was dead after shooting on Indy's West Side. And 3 killed were 1 wounded in Broad Ripple shooting just recently. More update on the storms. Cedar Grove schools announced that due to power outages and storm damage, no activities will be held at Cedar Grove High School, Cedar Grove Middle School Central, or Cedar Grove Elementary today. The Weather Service teams will respond to Johnson County Monday morning to survey damage here. One team will respond to Davies, Martin, and Southwest Monroe counties. The teams will assess damage and work to determine the track and trajectory and category of tornadoes that touch down. And in our weather this morning, well, before we get to that, I was sitting here thinking about what beverage am I going to have this morning? And even though it's not fall, we decided on some pumpkin spice this morning. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff here. If you are heading up to Chicago, clear skies, low of 63 today, winds out of the northeast at 5 to 10. On Saturday, 84 for a high, mostly sunny, low chance of precipitation, winds out of the east at 10. And on Sunday, check that. We'll get back to you on that. Here's that Chicago updated forecast. Sorry about that. On Monday, we're looking at 75 degrees, cloudy with occasional showers this afternoon, high around 75, winds out of the northwest at 10 to 20, chance of rain 50%. On Tuesday, high 74, partly cloudy, low chance of precipitation, winds out of the north at 14, and on Wednesday, high of 82, partly cloudy, precipitation chance 4%, winds out of the east-southeast at 10. And that sunset tonight is at 8:30. And your Brownsburg weather, currently 73 degrees under cloudy skies in Brownsburg. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, winds out of the northwest at 10 to 20. Tuesday, high of 79, 10% chance of precipitation with clouds in the morning, sun in the afternoon. And on Wednesday, 85 for a high, partly cloudy, 4% chance of precipitation. The winds out of the northeast at 5. Hey, are you bugged by mosquitoes? Well, I'm sure most of us are. While mosquitoes don't maul or drown people like some other predators, they do deliver diseases that, check this out, kill an estimated 700,000 people per year worldwide, which is more than any creature on Earth, according for the Centers for Disease Control Prevention. Mosquitoes are known to spread mosquito-borne illnesses, including malaria, West Nile virus, Zika, and just so many more. While the CDC says these diseases are rare in most of the United States, the agency says you can protect yourself by avoiding bites from infected mosquitoes. They list the tips for providing these mosquitoes on their website. These tips include using an EPA-registered insect repellent with active ingredients such as DEET, picaridin, or oil of lemon eucalyptus, wearing loose-fitting, long-sleeve shirts, taking steps to control mosquitoes indoors and out, such as using screens on windows and doors or using air conditioning if available. So, Dave C., I can't stand bugs, so hopefully I won't see any mosquitoes. The Lions Club is proud to present the 2023 July 4th extravaganza, June 28th to July 4th from 5 to 11. Poor Jack's Carnival at Arbuckle Acres Park, June 28th to July 4th from 5 to 11 each night. Thrilling rides, fun games, and delicious food, including the Brownsburg Lions Club kitchen and corn tent. July 4th parade, 10 a.m. July 4th concert, 7 p.m. Enjoy music from the Indianapolis Jazz Orchestra, yard game, food trucks on Town Hall Green. July 4th fireworks show at dusk. View the fireworks from downtown Brownsburg or Town Hall Green. There's a limited space available for sensory-friendly viewing from inside Eaton Hall on Green Street. And in sports, Aja Wilson and Kelsey Plum combined to score 30 points in the first half, and all 5 Las Vegas starters scored in double figures Saturday as the Aces went on to beat the Indiana Fever 101-88. Your golf results for yesterday in the Travelers, Bradley with minus 23, Blair with minus 20, Harmon with minus 20, Cantlay with minus 19, and Rive minus 19, minus 23. I'd like to break par, much less have that. Dave's been off to a real good start so far. Got some golf in at Pittsburgh Golf Course. What an excellent venue for golf and weekend entertainment. Played out there today. Course was in really good shape. So get out there and enjoy the course. Enjoy the friendliness of Pittsburgh Golf Course. Headed over for some breakfast to the Breakfast Company on 136. Excellent breakfast as always. The service and food there are just fantastic. Doris and the gang do an explicitly great job of serving it up every single day. Give them a try. They are the breakfast face in Brownsburg. It's Wellness and Massage Therapy. Sharon White, LMT, 317-939-2949. It's Modern Farm Baby, Wellness and Massage Therapy, 311 East Main Street, Suite A, Brownsburg, Indiana. It's Wall and Associates, Joanne Mitchell, broker, 6319 East US High 36, Suite 102, Avon, Indiana, 46123. Give them a call at 317-291-7000, 317-370-8225. That's Joanne Mitchell, broker. We're going to be back in just a minute. Chef Gateau is coming up here very shortly. So stay tuned while we tune you on. Coming up, we're going to tell you about the Gateway Gallup 5K. Chef Gateau's coming up with a fantastic recipe. Trivia is coming up. Birthdays are coming up. So much coming up on our show. So stick around. All right, we're back. It's the Gateway Gallup 5K, fueled by the Breakfast Company. August 5th, 2023, Ben Davis High School, 8 a.m. This supports the trails and always serving up pancakes. The Gateway Gallup, formerly the Flapjacks 5K, is a community event to raise money to support West Side Trails. Funds raised help to support the work of the B&O Trail Association and the White Lick Creek and Vandalia Trail Alliance. Each year we have a great partnership with our breakfast spot in town, the Breakfast Company, and they will once again be serving up delicious pancakes for us all. So come on out for this great event with the new name, but the same great pancakes and support for trail. Shirt and medal are included in registration price, or opt out of receiving a shirt and save $5 off the registration fee. To get a shirt, you need to register by July 22nd. Now it's time. It's time for that favorite chef of ours. It's time for Chef Gateau. How you doing today, Chef? Glad to have you along with us. We appreciate you being here.
Bonjour, Monsieur Dave. Today, I have a very easy recipe for you for some cookies.
Keep it easy, Chef.
You take one egg. You take the cup of peanut butter. You take 3/4 cup coconut sugar, white sugar. 1/4 teaspoon vanilla extract. 1/4 teaspoon salt. 1 teaspoon baking soda. 1 cup chocolate chips. Oh, must have the chocolate chips. Mix it all up. Combine the ingredients and bake 350 for 8 to 10 minutes. And enjoy. Bon appetit, Monsieur Dave. Au revoir. Au revoir, Chef. Have a great day.
That was our favorite chef with his recipe of the day for some fantastic peanut butter cookies. And if you want that recipe, send an email request and we will get that out to you. Our VCR tape of the day is the Magnificent Seven. Get ready for the roughest ride and toughest cast in movie history. Yul Brynner, Steve McQueen, Charles Bronson, and James Coburn lead a 7-man force that fights like 700 in this heart-pounding adventure full of exciting characters. Led by a menacing gold-toothed desperado, an army of bandits terrorize a small Mexican farming village. Desperately needing protection, farmers offer their last bit of money to a group of idle gunfighters. The men accept the job, not for the cash, but for a chance to return to the action. Hang on to your hat as the Seven Riders blaze through a war against overwhelming odds, outblasting, outwitting, and out-toughing anyone that stands in their path. That's the Magnificent Seven, a VCR classic. Is today your birthday? Well, if it is, you need to get up out of that chair, get up out of that office area, and get out and celebrate your birthday, because your birthday is special and we want you to enjoy everything that your birthday has to offer.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Okay. If you were born on this day, the year ahead is strong for new beginnings and fresh starts. Your determination is strong. At the same time, you're ready to have some fun, and life brings interesting experiences your way. You're fantastic at organizing and directed, but you're not afraid of hard work either. In fact, your success generally comes through your own efforts. You may need to make a conscious attempt not to live in the past, as this tendency is powerful and can sometimes keep you from moving forward. You have a strong idealistic streak that can lead to a colorful but quite emotional romantic life. Sharing a birthday with you today are Pearl Buck, Peter Lorre, Chris O'Donnell, Ariana Grande, Nick Offerman, Aubrey Plaza, Harley Quinn Smith, Sean Hayes, Mark McKinney. So many birthdays to share to do. We wish you all the happiest of birthdays on your special day.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
All right. Thank you. We want to introduce our local internet venue. We're a local-based broadcaster. We start every show with a Pledge of Allegiance. We honor our first responders at the start of every show. We feature a mix of local advertising, community events, news, weather. We have jokes, daily trivia, day in history, quote of the day, and so much more. All local advertising is featured and free of charge. Upcoming charity events held locally are also encouraged. You can contact us at 317-416-1954 and email IndianaRadio267bberg@gmail.com. We broadcast from the Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter Studio, where they eliminate the chatter, clatter, crap. Listen to us on IndianaRadio267/Brownsburg on Facebook, IndianaRadio267/Brownsburg on YouTube, and always on Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter on Facebook. Our broadcast goes out to over 30 Facebook chats. The Dave C Show is broadcast Monday through Friday. Show broadcast times are subject to change. A little bit of information about Dave C. That's me, past president of Brownsburg Redevelopment Authority, 42 years restaurant management, author, and attended Ohio University in radio and journalism. So thanks for sticking with us, and thanks for listening. Now it's time for the infamous daily dad jokes. What do you call two octopuses that look the same? Identical. What has one head, 1 foot, and 4 legs? A bed. Sore throats are a pain in the neck. What does a house wear? An address. Why did the scarecrow win an award? He was outstanding in his field. And what's red and smells like blue paint? Why, of course, red paint. And those are your dad jokes for today. in your hometown happenings. Starting June 30th, going to July 9th, it's the Marion County Fairgrounds, 7300 East Troy Avenue, Indianapolis. Always a great time, great entertainment, great shows, and just a heck of a whole lot of fun. From the Brownsburg Flower Shop. They love working with brides to create just the look they want. Call and ask for Katie or Michelle at 317-852-4169. www.brownsburgflowershop.com. Upcoming events in Brownsburg. Tonight, June 26th, 6 p.m., it's the Advisory Plan Commission meeting in the Town Hall Console Room. June 29th, it's the weekly Brownsburg Farmers Market, 4 to 7 on the Town Hall Green, 61 North Green Street in Brownsburg. Coming up June 29th, it's Summer Soundtracks with Ladyland, 5 to 7 on the Town Hall Green. Families are encouraged to bring chairs or blankets to the concert to enjoy the live entertainment. Fun-filled games will be available for kids to enjoy. Food drinks will be available for purchase from Indiana's favorite food trucks. Stopped out there last Thursday, met so many wonderful people out there. I encourage you to get out there and enjoy it. Now it's time for Daily Word Salad.
Struggle with the simplest concepts. He can't remember who is alive or dead. He can't remember his own administration's policies. He's even struggled to count to 3. Remember that? And now we have this incomprehensible word salad. See if you can keep up with what Joe's trying to convey here.
My younger sister used to be 3 years younger than me. Now she's 23 years younger. There's not a single solitary Biden man that is younger than any Biden woman. And my wife, by the way, at a community college, my wife is teaching today. My wife is a full-time college professor at a community college.
If you can work that out, please send in an explanation.
If you can figure any of that out, you are much better at puzzles than I am. And that is today's word salad.
Bonjour, mes amis. This is Chef Gartel. You're listening to the Dave C Show on Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg. This is Tulip Nuts the Clown, and you're listening to the Dave C Show on Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg.
Hey, thanks, guys. We appreciate that. And on this day in history, in 1876, it was Custer's last stand. In 1919, the first issue of the New York Daily News published. In 1948, U.S. response to Soviet blockade of Berlin. In 1959, President Eisenhower joins Queen Elizabeth opening the St. Lawrence Seaway. In 1964, the Beatles release A Hard Day's Night album. In 1984, the first flight of Shuttle Discovery is scrubbed at T-4. And that's your day in history. Are you ready for some trivia right now? Well, whether you're ready or not, here it comes. And this is trivia variety for today. How many times did Ross Geller marry and divorce on Friends? Which green is usually found in a Caesar salad? Ray Charles was famous for playing what instrument? What country is Tasmania part of? What biological order do frogs belong to? And pickles start out as which vegetable? And we're going to come back to that in just a moment. So hang tight on that. And your word of the day for today is lambent. Lambent, Lambent. When used literally, lambent can mean softly bright or radiant or flickering. Lambent is often used to describe speech, writing, music, and even wine that has a light, appealing quality. Lambent, that's your word of the day. Hey, guess what? It's time for those answers on trivia. How many times did Ross Geller marry and divorce on Friends? 3 times. Which green is usually found in a Caesar salad? Romaine. Ray Charles was famous for playing which instrument? The piano. What country is Tasmania a part of? Australia. What biological order do frogs belong to? That would be amphibians. And pickles start out as which vegetable? That would be a cucumber. How did you score? How did you do? Hey, guess what? We are out of time. That's going to be our show for today. We're glad you could join us today. We want you to come back Monday through Friday here. Remember, times vary for the show, but we do appreciate and love you all. Remember, prayers for those folks who suffered storm damage, and we want to make sure that they're in our hearts, minds, and we're thinking of them always. This is Dave C., and it's time for us to get out of here. So we're going to go, and you have a great day, and you enjoy it as we're going to.